Hello everyone and welcome to the Divergence University, a review of the previous week's trades. Now, as you probably mentioned, we had plenty of volatility, which for the divergences specifically means less trading, as long as the trend is developing, we cannot be going counter the trend, right? The only possible way to attack with trend is with hidden divergences, or alternatively what we would like to do is catch the lower time frame cycles and try to trade that instead of the big ones. So we're looking for the trades from the past week, which is basically right here, so 17th up until 21st. And as you can see, we have 3 trades, but that doesn't mean the profits are not good. As you can see here, the results are pretty decent. So let's go ahead and cover all 3 of them. Euro pound was a pretty classical setup, right? We started developing this impulsive move here right at the bottom of the weekly range. This is the 1 hour chart, and here we had some kind of double wave, or we can treat it as a range as well, along with this bearish pressure and the divergence plus the false break equals a sell opportunity. Of course, that came with a good candle pattern here. So long story short, fast move to the downside, which managed to provide us with very nice entries. Sorry, not entries. Profits. Next we have Aussie franc, and for Aussie franc we're going to need to jump to the live chart, but let me first of all show you what we had here. So first of all, before we get to the actual entry, we do have hidden divergence which started forming right there. At that stage, all we do is just one leg, right? Just one wave instead of 2 waves, which means this, if of course confirmed on the lower time frames, could be tradable. But if you only have the first wave of the potential ABCD, that means much more aggressive setup. Then we continue following up how this thing developed, and as we got pretty close to the 100%, this is where the divergence continued to form, right? And the attack pretty much came from that zone. Now you will also notice that this is where we have a fantastic level as well, and that's how we turn a potential setup or aggressive setup into a conservative setup. And now if we jump very quickly to Aussie franc on the live chart, I can show you the multi-time frames, and look what's happening here, guys. Bearish hidden divergence. If we drop lower, we can immediately spot this shrinking pattern. First trend line, the inner trend line was broken immediately, but until we break the bigger one, which is that one, let's make it blue, this is still aggressive because we can easily bounce off of the blue trend line and continue higher again, right? So once we get the breakout of the blue one, things start to be much more clearer. Daily bearish hidden divergence, 4 hour chart divergence, breakout, pull back to this blue line, absolutely by the book setup. Then on the 1 hour chart we are trading this pullback, and as we mentioned, we wanted to see double wave, which we got, and then looking for the sells, right? Excuse me. So that's about Aussie franc. Next we have dollar CAD, which we managed to catch from right here. So the first thing we can notice is that it started developing a bearish cycle, which should actually be drawn like that. And here we can have multiple counts, by the way. The big ones I would read like this and count, but on a smaller scale, I would look at it like this probably, and then something like that, which is the two legs of the hard cycle, right, of the bigger cycle. That is clear, I guess. Now here we have a beautiful zone which was false broken, then we have another false break right there for the second time, and this is the third time when the price started rejecting once again these levels. We can notice, also see what's happening here with the distance between the lows is shrinking, which is something we've been discussing in another webinar. So all that together starts to build this setup as a whole, and actually the screenshot here was taken slightly later by the software, but this is where the entry was, right here on this dot, and risk reward ratio of course in play. Let me also quickly show you the higher time frames in Aussie franc. So pretty much this is where the entry happened, and that's what I was referring to. So this is the big one which reaches 61.2. Clearly we are in a bullish trend, so what we're expecting here to see is continuation after pullbacks. Alright, and this is where we get it. That was another move from the market which attempted to clear once again these stops and continuation, but since we are attacking with divergences on the lower time frames, it was more than enough for us to catch this move before it pushed lower once again. So that would be all for previous week's divergence trades, guys. If you have any questions, make sure to leave your comment below, it will be answered. Of course, don't forget to check out our free Telegram channel, you can find the links below, and also the Divergence University course, which is going to teach you all these things. Thank you for watching.